Hi everyone. Hello. We are live. So you know what to do. Go ahead and tag your friends so that they don't miss out. I'm Nicole Hanselman. I don't have my co-host Yvette today. It's just me. If it's your first time here, welcome. Feel at home. Go ahead and tag your friends. I'm going to do the same so that they know we are on and they don't miss out. Cool. Okay. Welcome, guys. Today we have Trina Jones. She's amazing. She's amazing. She's just a business person through and through. So, okay. What I'm doing right now is going on there, and see who I can tag. I'll try the usual culprit. Okay. Some people keep on changing their names on Facebook when you need them. Okay. So yeah, today we got Trina Jones. Amazing, amazing lady. We've had her before. If you missed on that, try and find it. I did share it before. It was a really nice interview. We were asking her all those questions we like asking on this platform. What is success? Should women share their stories and stuff? And then we were just talking about how generally a lot of us don't tend to do that, but maybe you ought to inspire others. So yeah, okay. Who have we got? Okay, so welcome, guys. Do tag your friends. Tell them you're on now. Okay. Okay. There we go. So if you're joining us, do say hello. Sometimes I don't get to see who that is. So say hello, write your name at the end so that I know it is. Say hello, then I know you're there supporting. Oh, we've got our first hello there. Hi. I like that. Hi, Justus. I like that. Yeah. Oh, thank you for listening, but I need to know who it is. I don't get to see all the names sometimes. It's just a protection thing with StreamYard. If you didn't allow them to use your name, I won't get to know who it is. Okay, we go. Hi, Faith. Hello. Welcome. Mercy. Welcome. Do remember to tag your friends. I'm here. I still don't know who I'm here is. So we've got Trina who is ready. My co-host Yvette is not joining us today, but she'll be somewhere about that. I hope we'll have a nice learning session. Let her tell her story. Hi, Accord. Karibu. Welcome, guys. Welcome. So, are you ready? We get on with it. Drum roll. Welcome, Trina. Hi, Trina.
Hi.
Hi. Always nice having you.
Thank you.
Yeah, look it up. I just like the way you transform to being the serious you when you're on here. I like the messy. Yeah, you transition so fast. So, Trina, for those who don't know who you are, you mind telling us who you are? You've been with us before, but a lot of people miss that. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Trina, Katrina, but my real names are Catherine Nduko Mulwa. I'm a mother of 3 kids, and I'm an entrepreneur, and also a creative. I like being innovative. Yes.
Yeah,
The rest, I think, we learn along the way.
along. That did really come out last time, and I admire that about you, using your creativity, to live your best life possible. And we did have some valid points that came out last time when we were talking. And one that stood out for me, and I can't stop thinking about it, is when you talked about friends supporting friends, people supporting people, and it doesn't have to be financial. You don't have to buy somebody's stuff. If a friend of yours gave you a product of theirs and told you to try it and test it for them, you can help by giving them feedback. I really like that.
Yes.
Yeah, some of
Yeah.
very very important points that came up last time. If you didn't watch it, guys, you got to watch it. Trina is amazing. She did share with us a lot of insights last time. So today, we're gonna
Mhm.
go straight into it and ask Trina about her life in general. So Trina, tell us what you do.
Okay. There are two things I do. One, I have a daytime job, and two, I have a handcraft business. When I
Mm-hmm.
say handcraft business, I mean I hand make my own things. I don't go to factories for manufacturing or assembling. Yeah, there are products that are used in the household. Some are products that you can use for your pets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
More
So,
everyday things.
mhm. So basically today I want to motivate anyone who thinks they are an entrepreneur, but they just need that little
A
push.
little bit of push and direction.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Mm.
So before we go any deeper, can you tell us a
Mhm.
little bit of your background? Tell us, I also think it came up last time.
You're breaking.
I am breaking. Sorry. If
Mhm.
you could tell us a little bit of your background before we go any deeper into your inspiration for today and stuff.
Okay. Now, my background, I have an insurance background. That is where I have my profession is in insurance underwriting.
Mm,
But on the side, I like to work on my hobbies.
mm,
I love painting. I love stitching. I love soaping.
mm,
So on the other side, I make soaps. I
mm-hmm,
make candles, scented candles.
mm-hmm,
I make room and linen spray. I make reed
mm.
diffusers and a lot more.
Yeah, yeah.
I know people might be wondering what time I get to do this, but I sacrifice my sleep to
Mm-hmm.
be able to do these things. Yes.
Yeah, because it's a passion
Mm.
of yours, so you don't feel the stress in it anyway.
No. In fact, I'd ask somebody, yeah, you love eating cake, right? You
Mm-hmm,
love eating cake.
mm-hmm.
Even if you're full and someone brings your favorite cake, will you say you're not eating or testing? You won't, because you love it.
You
You
love
see,
it. It's
when
just
you
something
have
you
a
do.
passion, imagine you don't get tired.
No,
There's just something, your passion is your own motivation. You know to do it.
to do
So
it.
you don't even feel tired. Sometimes you work and people are wondering, okay, she's doing night shift today. But no, because you love what you're doing, you can't even see time.
You're
I
not
mean,
thinking of it that way.
yes. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. And what
Mm.
about your childhood background? How you grew up? Anything you want to share? Comfortable sharing?
Yeah, why not? Yes, one thing I'm grateful about is having very liberal parents,
Oh, yes.
especially my father.
Mm-hmm,
He's an educationist and he was very much interested in arts. He
mm-hmm.
can play a guitar so well.
Nice.
He's a linguist. So for us, we grew up with this music. He's more of a French person.
Mm-hmm,
So he'd play music from West Africa, anything that had French in it. Lingala. That is how we grew up. He'd put music on, we dance to it, and we have no idea what those words are, but we
that how
dance
was
to it.
fun.
Yes. So I think that made me a very liberal. In fact,
Yeah.
after high school, immediately after high school, even when results were not yet out,
Mm.
my dad, I was surprised at the response my dad gave me when I told him, by there, there's a gig I got, and I'll be getting 4,000 a month. And what gig is this? I'm like, oh, it's just entertainment. When in this tour at that time, tourism was doing so well.
Mm,
At dance, it was a dance group, entertainment, a band. Like
mm,
you. Yes, we came together. We would dance, entertain guests when they're having their dinners in these
mm,
nice big hotels. You see.
mm.
And when I told him, by the way, can I? He's like, yeah, why not? You just finished
Yeah.
high school, explore. And from there, I felt so free in doing so
Comfortable.
much.
You're exposed to
Yes,
it, so you knew.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
like that.
because he was not the kind of person that he don't do this. My dad would rather let you do something so that you can see if it's worth it or not.
Not. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah,
So that you decide for yourself if it's a path you want to take. You learn from your
yes,
mistakes too,
yes.
rather than just hear it from
So,
someone else.
my dad would tell you, look at what you're doing, especially to the young guys. Look
Mm-hmm.
at what you're doing now. Would you
Mm-hmm.
be comfortable doing it 20, 30 years from now? Will
Mm-hmm.
you yourself, your own body, be able to do it 20,
Later on.
30 years
And
from
if you
now?
can't,
Yeah?
what how can you sustain it? How can you keep it
Yes.
going?
Yes. Now, these are some of the things that really help shape what I wanted to do when it
Yeah.
came to, yeah.
Nice. Guys,
Mm.
hear that. Those of us who are parents now, help your kids. Help your kids. Because I reckon with a dad like that, it makes you, more experimental, if you want me to put it that way. Because
Yeah.
you you support it, you'll be comfortable trying out and getting to know
Yes.
yourself, understand yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow,
Mm,
I like that.
mm,
I
mm,
absolutely like that. Yeah.
mm.
So today you wanted to share with us your journey. I think if you're happy, we go ahead and do that. Let me just say hello to the audience. So we did have a Cody, we have Jazz Stars, we have somebody tagged a few people there. Nice, thank you so much. And then you have Lingala is just life. If you want to try, always be happy. Listen to Shat songs because you'll be dancing in the morning and everybody's like, let's see how you can stop. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you everybody. Karibuni, 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 nyinyi wote, big sister. Yes. Yeah. Hi, Yvette. I miss you as usual. A great father. It makes a difference. And then for us ladies, our dads are everything.
Yeah. True.
We
Very true.
really need them. We really
Yeah.
need our parents. It just sets you apart from everybody else when you have that support. Yeah, yeah. When other parents are like busy telling their kids off, you have a parent who's supporting you. Absolutely amazing. So, Trina, go on and tell us about your journey as a business person.
One, let nobody lie to you that it's a smooth road. There are ups and downs, and it was not easy. It's never easy. When I started this, I started by my jobs. Whatever I could get, any little amount I could get from my job, I'd put aside and buy a tool, from nails to screwdrivers to drills to jigsaw. You know, these are things I purchased slowly. Yeah. And also trying to research, this is what I want to do, how can I do it, where can I get the raw materials, where will I get packaging. And that doesn't take 1 day, 1 week, 3 weeks. It's a learning process. You'll get someone who'll sell you raw materials at a higher price, but when you start doing what you love, with time you get the same people doing something similar to you. You sit down, give a chart, and from there you can actually pick, oh, there's somewhere I can get this raw material at a better price. There's place where I can get a variety of packaging to choose from. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're a business person, you don't keep to yourself. You
Mm,
need to have a support kind of group,
mm,
whereby you discuss challenges and, so that you can't face this alone, especially when you're doing things to do with packaging, where you need raw materials. This comes in
Mm.
because you get to share feedbacks as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. I like the way you're saying that you started small. A lot of us
Mhm.
don't want that. We just want to start something from up there. Nobody
And
wants
that
to start small.
yeah, and that's why you get disappointed.
You
And
get
I
this,
tell you, when you start small, you
you like
feel proud.
proud, and there's a lot of learning to do.
Yes, you feel so proud. In fact, for me, when you talk about mentorship, I prefer someone who's seen it all, who started small and
Mm,
is up there. That is the only person who will really motivate you, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah, you've seen this person struggling. Yeah, these social media streets are also not very good at times, but that should not
You see
discourage
people at
you.
their best, but you don't know how the journey has been.
Yes, exactly. You'll see nice photos, comments, reviews, but the work that has gone into that final product or service is not a walk in the
And
park.
the number of photos that have been taken before that you
Yeah,
see the perfect product.
yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
Mm.
It's just a lot of us do the same mistake every time. You hear somebody wanting to start a business or something, and they'll be like, oh, I need whatever, 10 grand or whatever. And they could possibly start from where they are with whatever they have. You know, you want to venture into you want to have a restaurant in future or something like that. Maybe if you started with your small gideri outside and see how it goes, how it sells, you learn and then upscale
Mm.
as you go.
You're breaking, by the way.
Sorry.
Now,
Mm,
uh, I'll tell people something. To be very honest,
mm,
you don't get into business just because someone else is doing business.
mm,
Different people have different personalities.
mm,
There are people who cannot cope with disappointments.
mm,
And when you're a startup, these are some of the hurdles you come across.
mm,
You'll face disappointments,
mm,
even from your relatives and your close friends.
mm.
So some don't have can't take that, and now they start going into depression, and
Yeah.
mess up. So when you go into business, the best way of going into business is finding your passion. Find
Mm,
what you're passionate about. You never give up on a passion.
mm,
You
mm.
never get tired when you're doing what you love. Yeah. But if you're going into business because you're seeing A is doing business, I'll give you an example. You'll see someone is baking cakes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they even post how they're baking overnight. And you're there saying, this one must be minting money.
Mm.
You decide you're also going to do what? To bake. So you start feeling it when you don't get orders. You cannot deliver cakes the way they're supposed to be delivered. I mean, I want a cake with my
Red
face on it.
eye.
You
Yeah.
you don't you at that point don't know where you're going to get edible printing from.
Mm,
And you're scared to even go to that person who's already in the baking business to
mm,
ask, because most likely they're your friends or your neighbor. You
mm.
see, because that was not your passion.
It
But
was
because you
the
saw
thing.
somebody baking cake and making money, to you, you assume they're making. Some people make losses, but they don't post them on social
Yeah,
media.
sometimes they
I'm
do.
saying,
Yeah.
yeah, some people make losses and they don't post them on social media. So for you
No.
who think somebody is making like a lot of money from their hustle,
Mm.
when you don't get back money, you're like, what is this?
Then you give up in 2 minutes after trying.
2 minutes. You even start giving off
And
your
then you start
flour,
to
your
bad things
sugar.
about it. Oh, I've tried. Hiyo biashara. Mimi
Mm,
nilijaribu. Hiyo biashara.
mm,
You didn't even give it
mm,
all. You
mm.
didn't even try. You didn't.
Hasara tupu. Mm.
As
But it's, yeah, but it's because you lacked patience and passion.
and passion. The
You see,
ingredients.
yeah, yeah.
You're missing those ingredients. It's so funny and it's so true. So you don't want to start small. You want to
mm,
start from where you've seen somebody else, you think that that's where they started from. So you've
mm.
seen all those finished products. You want to start from there. You want to deliver from that point.
You're
Yeah.
breaking, huh?
You don't. Yeah. I'm breaking. Sorry. And today you are really good yourself. And let me go back to the audience and ask them whether they're experiencing that. Hi guys, thank you for everybody who's just joining us. You're welcome. Do say hello, leave your name on there so that we know who that is. Did we read this one yet, Yvonne? It's a learning process. Yes, I need to have a support system. I can't be an island. I need other people. Absolutely. And I did hear it. And remember that when you're growing, not everybody will be supportive of that. Back to the audience. If I'm breaking through, let me know because on my end it seems stable, and I'm finding Trina to be stable too. But I don't know what you guys are getting to see from that end. So yeah, do know when you're growing, not everybody will be comfortable with that. Not everybody will like it. Not everybody will support you, and sometimes they want to support you, but they don't know how. They've never seen anybody make money out of being an artist in their family. You're the first one out of the family who wants to be an artist, and they're like, how do you deal with that? So you think that they don't
Mm,
want to support you, but you've just confused them. It's not something they
yeah,
can relate to. So don't take it at heart. Don't be disappointed about that.
yeah.
We can start small. Wow, it's true. Dream big, start small. Start now. Absolutely. We don't know who that is. Hello, ladies. Hi, Diana. Well, we should follow our passions. Don't start business out of greediness. I'm learning. Yvonne. Yeah, absolutely. On the ground, things are different. Find something you love and you'll never work for a single day. Success takes time. It's a journey that needs patience and persistence. Thank you, ladies. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, in your journey, I've seen your
Mhm,
end products. They are
mhm,
amazing. Your packaging, it's so high end. It looks high end, but I don't want to discourage people thinking that, oh no, as for the prices, guys. But when you look at those products, they look like really good products that she put her heart and soul into. So as you are growing the business and getting to this point where you have a really beautiful brand, right? What are some
mhm.
of those things that your hurdles? What are some of those things you experienced in your journey that you look back now and are thinking, how did I even do it?
Oh, yes.
Like major life changes that happened to you and stuff.
One, uh, finance. Finance is a problem with a lot of us startups.
Startups.
Yeah, because you'd probably go to walk into a financial institution, want some money, and they probably need collateral. You don't have an asset, you don't have a vehicle, you can use a logbook.
Mm.
So for women, we have chamas. So,
Yeah.
and I also have a good personal banker. She's been amazing. Her name is Sue. I would
To
tell her,
you.
I'd sit down and tell her, you know what, this is what I want to do, and I don't have funds.
Hmm.
She'll sit down and think, okay, about roughly how much would it cost? I'd go back. I will not discuss that same day. I would
Mm.
go back. Now start looking at how much my raw materials would cost, how much my packaging would cost,
Hmm.
and so, and I'd go back to her, like, yeah, now let's do the maths. We do the maths with her. She tell me this is the much you can
Hmm.
get. And are you able to repay this monthly? You're like, very comfortably.
Mm.
She'd go ahead, you know, like, let's do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the small chamas we play. When
Mm.
you get that chama money, if you have the basic stuff in your house as a woman, please grow
Basic
your
stuff.
business. Grow your business.
Concentrate on the business.
Concentrate on your business. If you
You
have the
have
basic,
roof,
just the
you have
normal basic
food,
things that you have
basic.
food,
You don't
your
have a,
kids have a TV
yeah.
to entertain. I
Mm.
mean, buy
Leave,
that sewing
forget
machine.
about the coffee maker
Yeah,
for now.
yeah. Why buy a coffee maker if you can boil coffee?
If you can
Use
work.
that money to buy something,
Oh
to
my.
buy an equipment. no matter
Yeah.
how small it is.
Mm-hmm.
In business, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you have to sacrifice some things. You have to.
Right.
I have sacrificed so much. There's so much I've seen I want to buy, but when I look at the brand I want to build,
Mm.
I put that
Not
on
gonna
hold.
suit you right
I
now.
have a lot of friends who sell good stuff and everything, but at the moment, when when that moment they probably approach me or I see something nice, I will tell them this is beautiful. I will get it later.
Yeah.
Because what? I need to grow this brand to be
Mm.
able now to afford such comfort.
Such
But
luxury.
I can't get that comfort if I don't grow this brand that is supposed to be paying my bills.
Yeah. Be uncomfortable now for a comfortable future.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Boil the coffee for now. If you want to go into
Yes.
business.
Will the taste change? Hmm. It will still be
Maybe
coffee.
that's okay. So what I'm
Yeah.
hearing from you is that you had
Mhm.
somebody who was supportive, who could tell you, guide you when you came to your finances. So is it something
Yeah.
you advise people to have a financial advisor, somebody who can help you with your startup and stuff? Is it a very important
Wh-
step for you?
Your finances have to be in order.
Mm.
One. So you need to have a personal banker, a personal person who is able to take you through it in a very honest way. Someone who
Mhm.
will be able to tell you this cannot work,
Mm.
this can work. Because some of us want much more than we can afford. Now that becomes a burden.
Mhm.
Yeah, you start struggling. But just be comfortable. When you're comfortable, you're able to achieve much more.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like that. I like that. Still on major life changes, I still want to get to know for you. Is there a point in your life when you went through something? Because a lot of people go through some major life changes that gives them the determination or life purpose. It makes them follow their passion. Have you had something like that in your life that made you really know the direction you want to go? Have you gone
Yes,
through anything of that sort?
yes. Um, for each and every of my products that I make, there is a story behind it.
Here's a story.
Um, you see, when you make a product, it's supposed to achieve something.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to solve a problem. We have so many problems in the home. We have so many problems. Yeah, I'm human. I live in a house,
Mm,
so there are things I see. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to get this.
mm,
Like the pet care line. What inspired me and pushed me to doing that is my pets. I have dogs.
mm,
So whenever I used commercial products on them,
mm.
uh, after bathing, hey,
Pero,
you think they are suffering from epilepsy
oh my
when
God.
they're drying on the floor. What the hell is this?
Wow.
What is wrong with this?
Mateo.
So
Wow.
the I came to realize now when they've dried, you go to their skin,
Mm,
there was like an irritation of some sort. So I
mm.
decided, why can't I use plant-based solution to
Yeah.
this problem? That is when
Yeah.
I started now exploring making shampoos for dogs.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I would
Nothing
use
updated. Mm,
natural
nothing updated.
natural plant extracts and
Mm,
stuff like that to make their shampoos.
mm,
And from there I noticed change. And like if I love doing this, if I am passionate about making soap, why can't I just also do for pets as well?
mm.
Yeah, because one thing people maybe don't know, dogs do get cancer. Just because you think it's a pet, it's a dog do get cancer.
Mm.
Yeah. So for
They do
me,
get a lot of illnesses, human illnesses, including HIV and stuff. that
Yes.
people don't even know
And
that.
cancer now is bad because you know kids are used to having a cheerful dog. You know they're playing
Imagine,
around. Yeah.
imagine.
Now when a dog has cancer, all that is out.
Mm.
Just lethargy. That's it.
Yeah, as we put
Yeah.
our pets to sleep when they go through that,
Yeah.
especially if there are serious conditions like that, we just put them to sleep because
Mm.
it's so bad watching them suffer like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, again, what I'm gathering from you is that there's something that happened into your life, and you thought, you know what, it was a message to you. You know, why I make soap already. My
Mhm.
pets are suffering. Why don't I make soap for pets? And
Yeah.
you found your passion right there, looking at you straight in your eyes. Sometimes
Mm.
we go digging and looking for inspiration elsewhere
Yeah.
when they're just right in front of us most of the
True.
time.
True. True. True.
Most of the time. Amazing.
Yeah.
Uh,
True.
Back to the audience. If you have any questions, do let us know. So, thank you guys. Anybody who is joining us now, thank you. Do ask questions. So, somebody said it is never a smooth road. It's never easy. It's true. Right. Yeah. Yvonne, yeah, it's a very good thing if we can always remember that it won't be smooth. There are days you won't even want to get up of bed, out of bed. Maybe you
Yeah.
relied on a certain payment so much, and that payment is not coming through. You relied on selling something so much and it didn't come through. You won't even want to get up. Madeni left, right, and center, but you have to
Yes.
remind yourself of the end goal and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I think Trina will come to that. And it is a learning process. Oh, yes, I need a support. I can't be an island. Yeah, we read that. So we start small. Diane, oh, I'm reading all messages, am I? We should follow our passion. Don't start messages. I'm reading all the old messages now. On the ground, things are different. Why are the new ones? I lost them. Oh, there we go. Trina, what's your social? We'll come to that before the end of this show, please. Delayed gratification. Yeah. Sacrifice something for the next. Leave with me for the sake of my growth in business. Yeah. So Trina, in your own story, in your own example, what are some of those things you remember completely sacrificing in your journey? What do you
Uh,
recall?
now, I remember at some point I had gone for I was invited for a job interview, and the pay was honestly very good, very good.
Mm-hmm.
But I sacrificed all that because the conditions would not allow me pursue my passion.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. They couldn't tell you couldn't integrate the two.
I couldn't. It
So
was
you
a well-paying job at that time, and maybe by now it would be even better. But when I look at it, I like I would not be here if I took up that offer because
wow.
I would be so comfortable. I
You'll be
would not want
comfortable.
to. Yeah, I would be so comfortable. I would not want to follow my passion.
You will be comfortable in somebody
Yes,
else's dreams, and you didn't want
and
that.
yeah, I did not want that because I have children. You see, these children will not inherit my job. My children
They're
will
not going to
inherit
do that.
whatever legacy I leave behind. Now, if
Oh
I
my.
start training them right now, this is how you make soup, this is how you do candles, this is how you make jam, they
The
also will
children
have
must get
something
that.
to grow them. Yeah. But they'll not come and inherit my job. They can't. You see?
Are you guys
Mhm.
even hearing this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Trina left a good paying job because it didn't suit her needs and because her kids can't inherit that because she needs to leave her legacy to her children. She's got to, yes,
Yeah.
she wants money coming in, but she wants something that will sustain, that will go after, that will continue after she's gone. So she
Yeah.
refused a good job for that. You
Yeah.
know what? In one of the discussions this week, because it's our entrepreneurial week, and we talked about what was this? There's something we're talking about, and something came up, and this was when to leave somebody's job. When are we supposed to leave our jobs to pursue our businesses? Are we supposed to continue in those jobs? There was a lot of, everybody had their different opinions in that regard. I don't know what you think about that now that you said about leaving a good paying job for your
Okay.
dreams.
Okay. One thing I'll tell you. Every corporation has their own working rules and standards.
Yeah,
But when you
policy.
walk into a job,
Mm,
you know what you're supposed to do
mm,
and the hours you're supposed to work. And in any organization, if we have any HR people listening in any organization, you're supposed to help your employees grow. All right.
yeah, yeah.
Now,
It's
if
supposed to be done
you
almost like a right that.
yeah, if your employee is growing your organization, what
Mm-hmm,
makes it so hard for you to let them grow on their own? As
mm,
long as whatever they're doing is not conflicting with
no.
what the organization is doing.
Mm,
Yeah. As long
mm-hmm,
as there's no conflict, go for your side hustle. Put in
mm,
your working hours. After that, work on your side hustle. Yeah. When you go to work, you have a break between 12:30 and 2. What are you doing with those hours? You can't tell me you lose a whole 1.5 hours eating. Some of us even sacrifice that eating lunch just to be able now to do our marketing on social media platforms.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. And doing research.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, don't get distracted by that. Yeah, I like what you're saying. So it should allow you to try and work on yourself and do your other stuff, not hinder you from doing that. If it's taking your whole day, sometimes some employers, Jesus, they take your whole day and they take even your private time. Let's even take your private time. That time you're supposed to be spending with family. The phone calls, I don't know what, they expect you to be there 24/7 for the hours they don't pay you.
Okay. Now it depends with the kind of job you have. But for me, the only reason you would call me past my working hours it's when you have an accident on the road or your
Emergency.
house is on fire.
Emergency.
I don't refuse speaking calls, but if you've had a road accident, you need medical attention, you need airlifting, your house is on fire, call me.
Call me.
Yeah.
Any other time, it's my personal time.
Any other time, it's my personal time. But there's not even once I refuse to pick up a call from my clients. Because these are not
Oh,
clients who call you every day at midnight. So if someone calls you at midnight, then there's
some
something definitely not okay.
wow. That's nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. I'm really
Yeah.
protective of my me time. I'm really protective. So I'm finding that different. Really protective of my me time. And then I'm also different because there's a time I read something that, I related to it and I thought it's something I wanted to apply in my life because I
Mhm.
used to feel like I don't have a time that I'm off my phone. You just woke up and you check your phone and there's nothing nice on there. Somebody, I don't
Mhm.
know, somebody's lost too. I don't know, somebody's what. There's always something that's happening in people's life. And then I read somewhere about protecting your time. You tell yourself, remind yourself that you're not the emergency service anyway. There's nothing much you can do anyway. If somebody's dead, they're dead already anyway. So I started applying that in my life. I think I read it about 12 or whatever years ago, and it changed my life because I think I also used to worry about people's stuff. So
Yeah.
for me, it worked the other way around. I told myself, I'm not emergency service. I am not. There's nothing urgent enough that I can solve.
Mm.
Even for my own mom, it feels bad and selfish. Even for my own mom, she's miles and miles away. I have to fly
Mm.
to get there. By the time I get there, what will I have done? You know, nothing. Like the person that needs you is you need is the ambulance. Call 999. I know it sounds selfish. It's even embarrassing sharing that. So even for my boss, what will I
Mm.
do? I don't have an ambulance. I'm not a fire engine or something. So I
Mm.
have used your products, Trina, and they're natural and amazing. Oh, that's really nice. Leaving such feedback. They're really,
Ah,
oh,
nice.
yeah, that's really nice. Thank you.
Mm.
When does one start getting profits from the business? Is it through, well, 1 year or 2 years? Oh, Trina, I'll let you answer that. I'm not going there.
Okay. First, nobody goes into business knowing they're going to make a loss. But these are things that happen. Business sometimes can be very unpredictable. You've seen what happened the whole of last year when COVID was here with us.
Mm,
So when that person decided to start business, if it was the resolution for 2020 January to open a business, it was not in their forecast that a pandemic would take place.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody saw
So
it coming.
nobody saw it coming. In short, what I'm trying to say here, when you go into business, nobody goes into business knowing they're going to make losses. Everyone is there for the profit. But
Absolutely.
there are different factors that contribute to you making profits and to you making losses.
Mm,
When you go into business, um, profits are not immediate. Like I said, a business grows
mm,
and it depends with your pace, the pace at which your business is growing.
yeah.
And profits are, there's so much that contributes to your profits.
Mm,
The kind of economy you live in, the prices of raw materials, production, the
mm,
finished products, this will affect you because by the time you're opening a business, it's January. By the time you're finished with your final products is around June when we wait, when Kenya waits to have their budgets read.
mm.
Mm? And we
Things are
get
going.
surprises then. So you're there thinking, guy,
How will that affect me?
yes.
Yeah.
So give yourself 1 to 2 years,
Mm,
3, some even take 5 years.
mm-hmm.
And when I say profit, doesn't mean at that time you're making losses between the 0 to 2 years. You're not making losses. You're
Mm,
just making enough to cover your operational costs,
mm,
getting, being able to restock.
mm.
Yeah. But now after that, you are now, by the way, as you grow, you get to understand how am I going to reduce this costing.
Mm.
That is why it doesn't take you immediately to make profits.
Yeah. So anybody
You
who
need,
is wants to start up now, how can they protect themselves from that? Considering that, okay, there's a chance that I'll have only operating costs for the next 1, 2 years. How can they deal with that?
you need to set your mindset. You need to have a mindset that I'm going into business. I'm not going to make losses, but I should expect some losses
Mm,
because different and business environments affect how your business grows.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, so nobody should lie to you. I'm being very honest. You don't make profits.
mm-hmm.
Ati, you open your business after 30 days. You have in business, you have people you give stuff on credit. If
Yeah.
you'd given somebody stuff on
Yeah.
credit in January 2020 when you had opened your business,
Yeah.
you'd given a credit period of 30 to 60 days, and then
Yeah.
Corona happens. They're not able to pay you back the way you expected. So these are challenges that are there. When you go into business, you need to know these are challenges that are there.
Mm,
Yeah, and you need to be able to know how to deal with them
mm.
and how to safeguard your business. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's something you have to have a mindset ready. If you don't
Yeah.
have your mindset ready, you'll be disappointed. You'll even get into depression.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah. Anybody can get into business with the right mindset. Anybody can do it. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing or going big or whatever. If it's something you want to try and you're passionate about, you can try it, but prepare yourself with your mindset. Start from there so that you don't go there and just make yourself ill instead of just happy. Don't go there and make yourself depressed and stuff. But anybody can learn if you want to, because we all have their capability of learning. With a growth mindset, you can learn anything you want. You
Yeah.
can, you can, but just don't go there and try to be Trina overnight. Oh, I've seen Trina making all these smelly candles. I know I can beat her in the next. No, she's failed. She's made mistakes. She's had her losses. She's
Oh
had
yes.
people not paying her.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the mindset will help you get there. You'll be making products that are perishable. You'll see them. You'll have to watch yourself binning them. Yeah,
Yeah.
just don't make yourself ill. Don't make yourself ill. You can do it. I believe Trina is not saying you can't do it. She's just saying that just be there. Just be there. Lately, are reminding you a lot that in a game, out a game, you have to start it from your mind up, so that
Yeah.
you're good. You're good. So, Trina, back to you. Was there something in your, let me call it, old life that you didn't like, or a pattern in your life that you didn't like, that made you sure that you want to enter into business? Was there anything of that sort?
Yes. Yes,
Mm,
there was. Um, when you walk into most of these stores or
mm.
shops, you're seeing things coming from China, things
Okay.
that can locally be made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was like, why the hell am I buying this? Why can't I get a Kenyan product? In
Mm.
fact, I'm the type of person when I walk into a store, I would actually pick a product and go through it, go
Check.
through the ingredients. Where is this coming from? If it's
Okay.
Kenyan made, I would buy it. In fact, if it's handcrafted, the better.
Wow.
Yes.
So
So,
Kenyan and handcrafted your game.
yes. Um, a lot of people, I don't know, but in the developed country, people really appreciate handcrafted
They're
stuff, handmade
expensive.
stuff.
They're really
Yeah.
expensive.
And them being expensive, they're not commercialized. If it's a product that is being made, it's not commercialized,
Mm.
because most commercialized products, they'd want to put a chemical that will do it
Mm.
fast,
Mm.
and forgetting the safety, the allergies that are there now.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think it's expensive because they're unique. So, because you
Yes.
know that if it's a certain table, you won't find it elsewhere, and
Yeah.
and I think it's a good thing that they've done that, because
Yeah.
supermarkets, they can lower the prices because it's mass production. So
Yes.
why not pay that? Yeah, why not pay that
Yeah.
person good money? I think it's fair. I haven't got a problem with
Yeah.
that at all. No.
Yeah. But you're buying a product that is handmade with so much passion, with so much love, with so much
Uh,
time into it, you know. Yeah.
Personalized to
Mm.
you.
Yeah. So I appreciate it when someone tells me, oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, you did this. I'm like, yes, I did.
Mhm.
Yeah. And some of those products you can actually know, oh, this was made with one love, you know,
With all its beauty and
handcrafted stuff, handmade
imperfection and
stuff.
stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
When you buy a handcrafted item, you're supporting somebody, you're supporting a family, you know, indirectly, even without you knowing. You're paying a child's school fees somewhere. You're buying, you're putting a meal on someone's table. Yeah. Handcrafted. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. I like that.
Mhm.
Okay. Let me check what we have here. Wow, learning and making profits. Oh, okay. Let me not miss anything out. Love this talk, by the way. Being employed isn't bad, but you need to push yourself. It's about mindset. I built my fast function e-commerce website watching YouTube tutorials at work. Wi-Fi after hours. I just had to do it. The entrepreneurship bug bit me and I got infected. Never recovered since. This is so funny because I've done the free internet thing myself
Uh-huh.
before. It's so amazing. It's so fun when you know you're being paid double. you're, you're there doing your own things and somebody else is paying you for for being there, just being around. I've been naughty and I've done that. It's amazing. There's that cheekiness that goes in your mind, and you think, oh, I'm cheeky. I'm building my own website and using free Wi-Fi. So yeah, it's something I did totally. Really funny. We've lost Trina for a bit. We'll come back to her. So yeah, go. No, I don't know who that is. They didn't sign the name. Wow, I'm learning. I'll not make profits immediately. No, you don't have to make profits immediately. And some people, you know what? If they want to grow, they want that business to grow, they keep on putting the money back into the business. That helps a lot more rather than take that money. So it's good to have a budget. Maybe plan your life. Tell yourself in 6 months, I'm not relying on that business yet. I'm going to find other ways to buy my food, do other stuff as I put money back into the business. Trina, we had lost you for a minute. Please share how you approach crediting in business. Which terms should revolve around crediting? Okay, yeah, that's really important because it's really common in Kenya. Really common. I know. It's something I don't know. I wish we could do it a different way because you don't go to the supermarket and ask people to give you free food and then you go home. When you go to the supermarket, you go end month when your pockets are full, umejaa kishenzi. But now the rest of the month, sorry if my sharing is too old. But the rest of the month, you want to go to mama mboga, nipatie mboga. But end month haushikiki, hauonekani, hausikiziki. So it's something I struggle with, but let me hear what Trina say. Seriously. It's
Now, when you're doing business, especially when it's a small business, startup, especially handmade things, it's wise just to pay cash. Reason being, this is someone who's just started out. This is someone who needs to buy stock.
Yeah.
So if this person gives you credit, gives the other person credit, at the end of the 1 month, this person doesn't have any more raw materials to produce the product anymore.
Yeah.
So for small businesses, startups, credit is a no-no.
Yeah, I think
Not in
it's
a bad way,
fine.
but honestly,
Honestly, I
even
agree
if
with my
even
dad.
if you're a friend, how do you expect this person to grow?
To grow, they've got
How are
kids.
you growing this person by denying this person
Mm.
funds to grow their business? Because when you're doing handmade stuff, the profit margin is not big.
It's not that big.
So here you go 30 days, you don't have raw materials, unabaki ukiuza. Unabaki unauza hakuna. Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Actually,
corporates, for
yeah.
corporates, they can manage 30 days credits. But for that small person, hata mama mboga mwenyewe, mama mboga credit ni ya siku 2-3. 30 days she's gone.
Imagine.
Atachukua
And then
mboga
you
wapi?
know what? At
Because
all,
that is food.
yeah, na uko peke yako. Sasa wewe umekopa, mimi
Exactly.
nimekopa, nani amekopa.
Yeah.
You know, you might think it's just you, but ni watu wengi. We're not saying there's something profoundly bad about kukopa. Sometimes we have to. Maybe we grew up na hiyo kukopa because my mom didn't have cash. She lost her job. She had 5 of us to feed. Sasa alikuwa nakopa huku, akope huku, akope huku. That was her life. But when I saw that, I told myself, if I can, staki kwa hiyo situation. Staki kwa hiyo situation. I have to kopa to feed my kid. I didn't want that for myself in my life. Because yeah, alikopa in a way that kuna hata marafiki sasa ukimwona you go like that. Ukimwona anakuja you even
You change direction.
story. And as kids to hear your mom going through that was the sad. Hiyo kitu inakuhit vibaya sana. Inakuhit vibaya. Anakuambia niliona anakutajia mtu, kuna mtu mnampenda, alafu mnaanza kunotisia watu wanaanza kuogopa sasa. Unaona, in case mamako amekutuma or something. It's so bad. So you understand kuna kati kweli watu wanaanza cope and stuff. But I think if you have the right mindset and you want to improve your life, the whole reason why we have this platform, stop living other people's journeys. Kuwa na maisha yako, live within your means. Ile wakati uko nayo ni sawa, try and spread it. Ati sasa leo uko nayo ndo unakumbuka tu ulikuwa unataka kwenda sijui ako safari zama zinaitwa nini. Hiyo ndo siku unataka kufanya those amazing things, forgetting that hii si kampuni si yako. You've been employed, anytime you are disposable, unaona, forgetting all that, then kesho unarudi tena kwa the back in your life ya kuomba, and then so una affect, imagine it becomes a negative like ripple effect, unaona. So umekopa huyo mama mboga hawezi kufanya biashara yake, mama mboga pia hawezi lipa rent, anakopa rent. We need to change that thing. I think we need to come out of that thing and live within our means. Because we can. We've shared tips here before on how we can live within our means to reduce that. So about crediting you as a business, just decide for yourself, where did that message go? You as a business, decide for yourself, a small business, come on, you want to really help people. It's just decide as an individual. But remember as well, kuna difference ya in business and being of servitude. Are you being there to serve people and give people things for free? Or are you doing business to make profit and leave something for your children? So once you know the difference, maybe you put yourself in a good position. But Missy Jui, Apo Trina, unajua, I think you might have gone through all that.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And some of these things are normal in business, as much as people will not tell you. Fine, you can find someone who's bought a few products and they see like you have other products maybe that they were not aware of. They'll purchase, fine, like I'll pay you later, and you'll wait for that letter for quite some time. Sometimes you end up using so much credit following up for that payment, and you look at the cost of the amount of credit you've used just to ask for the payment of the product is equally the same. So you see, as a startup now, that is draining.
It's draining.
That becomes draining.
First, kuna record keeping, kuna always chasing, reminding that person. Kuna some people who have the audacity of making you follow it up. When the town court for cash hana, anakwambia oh kuna pesa nyingine, anakwambia ni kambo they have it, and you go the way there and they don't even have your money. So
these things happen, by the way.
It does, and then it ruins friendship. Bottom line, it ruins friendship. You are too. Come on, if you can't do business now, then you probably won't be able to do business in future anyway. Because if they can't pay you now, or if you don't have boundaries now when it comes to your business, okay, we are friends, but this is business. If they can't respect that peer, that's your nishida. Those are all signs. Okay.
Sure.
We'll go back to the audience again, then come to you again, Trina. People are shameless, especially friends. They go to Duka Hindi and pay cash, but don't want to pay you or squeeze you for a big discount. Atakuwa ameomba, they want the price to be different. Umempatia discount na asikulipe immediately. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
There's that entitlement that comes with it too when it comes to friendship. So maybe you shall separate the two. Okay. What did you want to ask you now? Okay. In your current life right now, are you noticing any patterns about your life? Maybe something that could inspire somebody somewhere to know that, you know what? Okay, you had this kind of life and you noticed some things that you didn't like about your life and you wanted to change that story. There's some common narrative, common theme in your current life that you can relate to. I don't know whether you understand what I mean.
Some sort of inspiration along the way that changed everything.
Yeah, because some people, let's say if you didn't, if you were starting business, there will be all these common stories in your life that you notice. Let's say like you'll be giving people credit, they don't pay you, you start to chase it, and then you notice it's a pattern in your life where you start a new business, you can't sustain it because you've done the same thing, giving credit and stuff, then you stop. you know, then that is your past pattern in your life, and you're thinking, at one point I realized this and changed it, and now maybe you have better habits, you're doing good. Are there patterns that you're thinking?
Yes, yes, yes. Now, when you're doing business, you'll have a lot of people, you'll meet a lot of different kinds of clients. Um, one of the things that has really pushed me to where I am, you get feedback. Feedback is very good for business, be
Yes.
it negative, be it positive.
Hmm.
Consistency is also another thing.
Hmm.
A lot of startups get interference with their patterns because of interferences. They are not
Hmm.
constant. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there may be other challenges here and there. When I started off,
Mm.
I had a sewing machine. I used to do curtains, and
Mm-hmm.
I love deco. I
Mm-hmm.
love interior deco. I have a passion for anything art, deco painting, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, why can't I do something
I think Trina is breaking a little bit on there. I don't know that she realized. Otherwise, you guys keep on bringing your questions. Trina's okay. I'll let her come back on. Guys, if you have any more questions or some things that maybe you want her to go and explain it a lot deeper, please do let me know. Usually we try not to take too long, so we just scratch the surface. So if there's anything you want her to expand on, just let us know. We'll do that. Sorry, Trina, I think we lost you for a minute.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm. Go
yeah.
ahead.
Where were we? Because I was talking to myself at some point.
Around. So there are some patterns right now in your
Yes,
life.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, then I came to. I told you I was doing curtains before, yeah, and
Yeah,
cushions.
yeah.
But but now you this day present, you walk into Old Town. You'll buy your fabric there and have your curtain stitched there. So when
Mm-hmm.
you're here at home trying to tell somebody this is the much it would cost to stitch a curtain for you, they're like, "Ay, hapana,
Mm,
acha tu niende marikiti." You
mm,
see.
mm.
But I'm very sure those guys there don't have the passion to add a few things here and there. You'd want maybe some buttons, some wooden pieces added to your curtain just to give it that nice, authentic touch.
Mm,
You'll not get that at Marikiti. So I was like, you know
mm,
what? Fine, economy is hard, and honestly, I can't afford to stitch curtains at this much. And
mm,
plus, there's so much more you can do when it comes to home decor. So
mm,
let me just do each and every other thing that you would not find in Marikiti.
mm,
Yes. That is where I realized, hey, now let me just be serious with what I'm doing.
mm,
Then I moved away from stitching curtains and cushions. I only stitch upholstery that is necessary for the house, like
mm,
tissue holders, kitchen
mm,
oven mints.
mm,
Yes.
mm.
Yeah. Things that are not so common also.
Mm,
You just put that personal touch. You can add a clay ornament, you can
mm.
add wooden ornament, that is
Yeah.
not something you'll find in Marikiti. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but it doesn't
So
have cleaner in it. It's
yeah,
from
so now
cleaner.
that from there I think now it started changing to another level,
Mm,
whereby I not only make accessories but even products
mm,
that make your house smell good. You
mm,
know, who doesn't want a good smell? Yeah,
mm.
a
Yeah,
nice welcoming smell into our home.
yeah.
That's your heaven. I mean, you're supposed to come back and it's not supposed to smell like some rotten fish somewhere, but my
Oh my
heaven.
goodness. Yesterday's dinner.
Yes. Yeah.
Yesterday's yeah, I'm
Yes.
loving this thing. So before we come to our last questions, I don't know whether the audience still have any questions. Anybody who's joining us now, you're welcome. You're a little bit late, but do say hello. If you're watching this on replay, we are grateful, happy for you to be here with us. Just leave your comments and say hello. So Trina, I just want us to, if you could give us now just a basic summary of your journey now, so that we just have the whole story in one. Then I come to my last questions, and somebody also asked if you want to know where you are on
So
social media, and then we'll need your parting words too. So for now, just give us a summary of your journey as you
come
wanted.
again. You were cutting.
Oh, sorry.
Net is unstable today.
No, that's all right. Let me. Okay, I need summary of your journey without my me interrupting you. Because this is what you wanted to talk about today. This is what we are going to talk about today, so that we just get the whole idea. And then from there, we will make
Um,
it.
One, my journey has not been smooth. It has its ups and downs. And it has been a learning process
Mm,
from getting where you can get raw materials at a reasonable price,
mm,
from getting packaging. It has not been an easy journey, and it didn't start today. Most of the products you're seeing today, I did not wake up and start them today.
mm,
Some took like 2 years to get them right,
mm,
uh, for me to be able now to even sell them.
mm,
Yeah.
mm,
Also, another thing, you have to be um, so passionate about what you do that nobody will tell you anything about it.
mhm,
Yeah. Nobody will put you down about it. And it's your ideas. Everybody
mm,
has an idea. Everybody may want to do a product, but
mm,
how you do that product,
mm,
how you bring it into the market
mm,
makes a whole lot of difference.
mm,
Yeah. So don't feel discouraged just because somebody else is doing this, I can't do it.
mm,
If it is honestly your passion, go for it. Go for it without blinking an eye. As long as it's your passion, go for it.
because God gave
Now
it.
it's up to you to make it different, to
Yeah.
make it stand out.
Mm,
When you go to the supermarket shelf, how many brands of soaps are there?
millions.
If each one of them was like, I can't make soap, that one is making soup,
Mm,
where would be? Now, everybody has something they put into their product.
mm,
You have people who have secret recipes, you have people who have secret ingredients. So, if you want to do a product, go ahead, do it.
mm,
But you're the maker of that product. You should be proud of it.
mm. You should
Yeah.
like first.
Yeah. So don't feel discouraged at all.
Mm,
Yeah. These social media streets of ours also, they're not all rosy.
mm-mm.
You'll have a lot of people online 24/7, your own friends, your own relatives. They'll
Mm.
never buy products from you,
But they're there.
but they're there. They
They
will
can't
not
even
comment
share or
one.
reshare or
They
comment.
will not buy.
They'll not
Even
share.
just liking that post
Ah,
is a problem. Aki like to,
even like
you think you think
reaction.
you'd think he's he or she is
Even a
cutting off that
reaction.
thumb to come and just stamp on your on your post just to like. Sometimes you can have
What does it
friends, you can
cost
have
you to
relatives, you
just
can
like
have
it?
colleagues who may not have finances at that time to purchase your product. But the
Hi.
least they can do is like your post, share your post. I mean, how much does it cost to just share? Sharing. Last I checked, Facebook, Insta, they're not charging for sharing a post. You know, These are the small things some of our friends and relatives need to look at.
Mm.
I don't carry them, but these are things I'm telling them because I know in future they have kids who will want to be entrepreneurs. So this is the kind of talk we need to give them. You know what? It's
Yeah,
not wrong to
we
like
change
someone's
narrative,
post.
guys.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
change
not
our
wrong to
stories.
share.
Let's support each other and change our stories. It starts with the little things you do. It starts with just
Yes,
liking somebody's post, maybe leaving a comment or sharing it. Just the little things. You might not buy it now, but you might buy it in future. Somebody in your timeline might be able to buy it. You never know. Just sharing it makes a whole. Just those
yeah.
little things. Because sometimes people are funny. Tomorrow, they want you to buy off them.
You see,
Tomorrow they have something or they need of cash. They want you to help them with that cash. And they couldn't even bother just reacting to your comment. Now
exactly.
try posting something useless of you with no clothes on. And there they are. They were seen looking all along.
Oh yes, oh yes. I think that is a very bad spirit we need to kemea.
Shindwe.
People will be very fast to post your negative on social media.
Yeah.
They'll have bundles to even go live and do a video about it. But
Yeah.
just liking your post, sharing, commenting is a problem. And these people, maybe you support them so much. You see, when
Yeah.
they have something, they'll tell you, oh, please share, please log in, vote for me. You will do it for them so freely. But these people would not like your page when you invite them. There are people who I probably invited them to like my page 5 years ago and they've never liked it. But each and every month
Never
they'll send me
responded.
something to like. But I like because I'm not like them. Because I
Yeah.
want to
Well,
I want to see the change. You see, people need
you
to
want to see the
change.
change.
Yeah,
That's why we
yeah,
have this now. We want to spread better messages to people, to tell people better things. You know what? Start with the change. You never know, tomorrow you might be in need of it. You know?
exactly. And
Yeah.
you know, I mean, we are evolving. We have our children. What are we teaching our children?
Mm-hmm.
Your
Kwame.
children will need support. But if you don't, you know, you're making a path for them. What sort of a path are you making for them? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this thing came up last on Monday, I think, whereas
Mm,
it's our culture that taught us some really bad habits. It, like in
mm,
school, there was a lot of competing. So if you were good in maths and the person next to you wasn't good, instead of just helping them so that you're both good,
yeah,
just showing them,
yeah,
there's some people who couldn't even give you their book.
yeah.
Just
True,
a textbook, you couldn't afford a textbook. Just them
true.
letting you use the textbook, they couldn't do that. Ama hata inayo utumie tu wake wako pia hiyo hataki.
Mm,
Pia
mm,
hiyo hataki juu utamshinda. And that's a
mm.
culture that needs to stop. Hizo petty,
It's a very bad culture, by the
it's a
way.
really bad one.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a really bad one. Aki mtu
Mm,
haezi kupatia, amekaa na makalamu kila kala hapo hivyo, all types of pens zenye zimeshainunuliwa duniani, all
mm,
types zimekaa hapo kwa meza juu yeye, the parents were able to give him all that, but wewe
mm.
mwenye umekaa hapo hivyo hata una kapenso
Imagine,
hawezi kukupatia,
imagine.
ndo utamshinda. No, no, that's not gonna happen. And then that gets spread, pia unasema kumbuka last time hukunisaidia, so pia mimi sitakusaidia. Really, really bad. Well, see me
Okay.
because I'm good at chemistry, I won't teach you maths. You didn't refuse to teach me maths, I won't teach you chem.
Mm.
Really
That
bad.
happens a lot. That's the kind of culture now. You see, when a child grows with such culture from school, that's the same culture we bring on social media.
You bring
Sita
to
like
really.
post yake kwani.
Mm.
Mm,
It's sad. It's really sad. I hope we come out of that. Okay, guys, I'm enjoying this. I'm loving this. I hope everybody is learning too. I know it hurts now when you tell people such truths. It hurts now, but I hope
yeah,
they will realize soon that it's actually the way forward, to the way to move
yeah.
forward. Yeah, we don't like to be uncomfortable, but we said we have to be uncomfortable now for a comfortable future. We don't want to always tell you the things you want to hear. No, no,
Yes,
no. We have to tell you the bad ones too. The facts we have to tell them. We want a change. We want a change. We want a
yes.
future. What? I love you too much. I love you too much. I love you. So yeah. I don't know what comment was this. Rip not tip. Well, I missed your comment. Okay, we had somebody saying, "Yeah, I love this. Thank you so much. We really appreciate all the support." Hi, Trina. Can you share you track your expenses and money that comes? Do you have an app? Oh, okay. I think we can spare 2 3 minutes for that, and then Trina, you can give us any parting words you have, right? And then you tell us where your social media, wherever where we can find you, where people can find you. Tell us all that as we summarize and close the day. The talk is real. Yeah, real talk here hurts, but we got to say them.
Hmm.
Okay, Trina, back to you. If you have anything on that, we really appreciate.
Okay, now I don't have an app, one, for tracking my expenses, but
Mm-hmm.
I do have a worksheet,
Mm-hmm.
one, and two, this is the same reason why I had to get a till number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with a till, even when you look at the nowadays, it's much upgraded. It comes as an app. Yeah, you download M-Pesa Business, and it
Mm-hmm.
shows you this is the money that has come in, this is the money that has gone out. The till is so advanced in such a way you can pay your suppliers
Mm-hmm.
via the till.
Nice
Yeah.
tool, that.
So now when you get your statement, you sit down and you can actually see how everything is going.
Mm-hmm.
But there'll always be a graph there showing you money in, money out. Yeah. And you can also get your statement. Now from your statement, you'll see the money that has come in, the money that has gone out, most likely to your suppliers, to
Mm-hmm.
paying your bills. If you have a bill, like you definitely have an electricity bill to pay. You
Yeah,
probably have even your phone expenses. You're still getting airtime from your till. So it will show you this is the much you're using for your suppliers, this is the
yeah,
much you're using for your operational cost.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you able to set like standard orders and direct debits with that, or it's not? It can't do that much for you.
To do what?
Like standing orders, direct debits for anything that you have to pay monthly, and you know definitely that's the amount that goes out monthly. It
No, 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 no. You
doesn't
see,
do the recurring.
for
Mm,
production and handcrafted stuff, that is a
mm,
bit tricky.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, yeah. That
okay.
would work for a big corporate where they
Mm,
buy tons and they have bank accounts that just do standing orders. Pop.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, cool. Thank you. Thank you, Trina, so much for your time. Okay, go on your parting words on social media as you go. And somebody tells you, good job. She is amazing. If you haven't watched her last video, oh my goodness me, you really have to watch that. I shared it so that it comes back up so that you watch it. That it, I don't know. I've said enough. I've said enough. So Trina, back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Any
Um.
parting words, my darling?
Yes. What I'll tell anybody who wants to go into business or is currently doing business,
Hmm.
uh, be it a service, be it a product, let it be something that solves a problem. When you're selling, don't sell problems, sell solutions. Hmm? Uh, if you're not selling solutions, you're not selling anything.
Mm-hmm.
Your product should be able to solve something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay, guys, you have it. Have something that solves problems. You want solutions, okay? Whatever it is. Let's say that baking of cake you've seen on social media, everybody doing, and you're thinking, oh, maybe I can bake a cake too. What are you going to bring that's different? Maybe your timing, maybe you deliver it on time, or maybe you noticed your last delivery was done, whatever. Is that something you're bringing that is different right now, so that you are different from everybody? Right?
On that note, Nicola,
Hmm.
a lot of people are baking cakes, but it doesn't mean you can't bake. I've not seen guys doing pastry.
I love
You do
that.
croissants,
You
something
cannot?
different from cake. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Do donuts. You know, I mean,
Meat
something different.
pies,
Yes.
ah.
Mm, mm,
Haya,
yeah.
mmesikia wenye walikuwa nakaa hapa hivyo wakitaka inspiration ya biashara, ndio hiyo. Ndio hiyo.
Kuna watu upike mikate, do
Mm,
something different. It's not most people have cakes when they're celebrating something,
mm.
but
So it's just now and
when it
again.
comes to
Oh, okay. Oh, Trina is. Oh, okay. Well, we are wrapping it, and I wanted Trina to. I'll give her some time to come back on. Oh, okay, we want Trina to tell us where you can find her. I hope you guys have enjoyed this session. I think it was amazing. I think it was amazing. Maybe it's just because I get excited about such talks. I like it when people are passionate about things and they're happy to share it. They're not being paid for it, but they're just giving back their time, they're sharing their knowledge. It gets me super, super excited. So yeah, if there's anything you've learned today, go on in the comment section and tell me something that you've learned today that really resonated with you. It will be nice. Okay, my darling. Sorry, Trina. I think it's the network again. So
yeah.
what you're saying something, I think.
Yeah, I'm saying, you see, in most households, we have cake when we're celebrating. We don't have it every day. So if someone can try and think differently,
Hmm.
like let me make queen cakes, let me do cookies, let me do just concentrate on pastries,
Hmm.
croissants, you see, those beautiful yummy donuts.
Hmm.
Yeah. Try
You're
to be different. Try to be
right.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, I think sometimes we stop being creative, and that is a problem. We only want to do like copy paste everybody's work. Just try and be creative. A good way is just knowing yourself and realizing what you're passionate about, what your purpose
Mm,
is, knowing your
yeah.
value, what are things, understanding yourself a lot more and loving yourself. We are
Mm,
unique. We all have different talents. God gave us everything. We are unique, like our fingerprints, which is not supposed to be the same. So when you come into the market and you want to bake that cake, you'll find an angle that nobody has even thought about it, and it's just that you God inspired, the inspiration came to you. Or like Trina just gave you an example of doing pastries and stuff. You are here and God sent you here, and you're like, oh my God, yeah, actually, I do like making that for my children. Why can't I make money out of it? I've never thought. I thought maybe people didn't just like it. That's why nobody's doing it. Actually, nobody's has been inspired to. So this is your message from God, your inspiration. You never really know. Oh, cool, Trina. Social media as we close. And thank you so much. You even have Yvonne telling you here. It's been an amazing session. So real. Thank you, Yvonne. We really appreciate you. Trina, the message to you. It's been an amazing session.
karibuni.
Yeah, asante. Sasa huko tunakupatanga wapi tukikutafuta?
Mm. Mtanipata kwa Instagram, mtanipata kwa Facebook,
Insta
as
Trina Jones.
Trina Jones Handcrafted.
And what?
Trina Jones Handcrafted.
Uh,
Mm.
yeah. And I hope my candles are already on their way. Because you
Yep.
and Meg are gonna be in trouble. I hope they are already on their way to me. Oh, okay. Asante sana Tina. I really appreciate you, my darling.
Karibuni anytime.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody who's been here with us. Spread the message, share. I always say if you have something good, if you discover something good, there's no way you're going to keep it to yourself. If you bump, imagine saizi you're in your garden, alafu bump into gold, you realize, oh my God, you kuna gold kwa garden yako. Who is the first person you call? If that person you call is not here and not landing with you, we have a problem. Who is the first person who tell me, oh my God, we have gold in our garden? Who is that?
Yeah.
So if that person isn't here, we have a problem, darling. It means you're not sharing. Thanks for sharing, Nicole and Trina. Thank you. Bye, guys. We really appreciate you. Bye, everybody. Trina,
Bye
say
bye.
anything.
Bye.
Bye. Thank
Yes.
you.